So number 9, we're trying to find which choice most effectively sets up the examples given at the end of the sentence. So to answer this question, let's first figure out what the examples are, right? So here's the sentence, starting with this underlined portion that we're trying to potentially replace. So free to all who utilize their services, public libraries and librarians are especially valuable because they offer free resources that may be difficult to find elsewhere, such as help with online job searches, as well as resume and job material development. So these are the examples, right? Help with online job searches and resume and job material development. So let's see which of these best sets it up. So A, no change. What if we just kept free to all who utilize their services? Um, I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, but it doesn't really do much to set up the examples, right? The fact that it's free to all who utilize their services doesn't do much to set up the examples about job search and resume development, right? So let's see if we can find something better. B, during periods of economic recession. If we say during periods of economic recession, public libraries and librarians are especially valuable because they offer free resources that may be blah, blah, blah. That sounds very logical, right? During periods of economic recession, public libraries and librarians are especially valuable because they offer free resources, which makes sense. It would be particularly valuable to have free job search related resources during an economic recession, right? So this does a pretty good job of setting up the rest of the sentence. So let's keep this one in the back of our mind. What about C? Although their value cannot be measured. Although their value cannot be measured, public libraries and librarians are especially valuable. That's pretty bad style and is somewhat contradictory, right? Given that it just said, although their value can't be measured, and then it's claiming that they are especially valuable. So that's kind of contradictory. You don't want to put that. What about D? When it comes to the free services libraries provide. When it comes to the free services libraries provide, public libraries and librarians are especially valuable because they offer free resources. Again, this weird, in that case, it was a bit of a contradiction. Here is just weird repetition that doesn't really contribute much and is redundant, right? Again, in the SAT, we want it to be simple, straightforward, and concise. We don't want this sort of unnecessary repetition. So B is definitely going to be our answer here.